Morning, guys. Today is, let me think here, Tuesday, May 17th. It's actually 7:22 in the morning. I'm actually going in right now, driving down to West Vincent for a time to clean out desks, your guys' desks and lockers and stuff. I've been putting everything in bags. So hopefully you guys have everything well labeled. I remember telling you guys multiple times throughout the year that you should probably put your name on your stuff, just because it makes things a lot easier if they get misplaced. But didn't think we would have to use it to clean up the classroom during a pandemic, but that's what we're doing. I'm sure Mr. Smith will have more information for you guys, but one of the things that we'll work on is everything that I know belongs to a certain student. I'll have a big trash bag for each of you, and I just put all your stuff in there. It'll be labeled, and then at some point during the last week of school, I think it's going to be, for us, it's going to be that Thursday when we do promotion. We'll have all your stuff. It'll be really easy. You just drive up. We'll have someone handing out stuff directly to your car, so you don't have to get out. And we'll also do certificates, promotion stuff then too. But that's kind of the plan at this point. As far as in the classroom, I was back, I think maybe 2 weeks after we kind of went into lockdown, but I have not been in for a couple months. So hopefully you guys don't have any gross lunches or lunch boxes that you've left in there in a corner of a room or a locker, because otherwise that might be kind of stinking up the joint. Although some of you stink up the joint regardless of when we were in school, so I might just feel like, I don't know, might feel like a little homey at that point. We'll see though. All right, guys, I'll see you in the classroom. All right, so we just pulled in. I had to move the phone because there was a huge sun glare in the back there, but just pulled into the parking lot at school, putting on double masks to walk in. Not that I think there's anything wrong here, but just what I've become accustomed to. Yeah, the parking lot is completely empty. I am the only car here, so hopefully, I imagine maybe either Mr. Smith or Mr. John is parked around back. But I hope the building's open, because this is when I signed up to come in, so. Let's tie this. Get that on. Boom. All right, good to go. All right, grab my badge here real quick so I can get in. Yep, definitely me. That must have been taken a while ago. Look at young, thin, decent haircut. Not great haircut, but decent. All right, getting out. Got the coffee. Should probably take my glasses in case I need to read anything, like seating charts, because I don't remember where you guys sit. All right, and as you can see, this parking lot is completely empty. Just like the swings are kind of creaking in the wind. It's like I don't know, some type of, I don't know, either horror movie or something that's just really kind of sad and pathetic about a recess swing set with no kids on it. All right, guys, getting ready to go in. I'll see you down in the classroom. So we're back in the classroom. As you can see and or hear, the HVAC system still sounds like a World War II plane taking off, or World War I. We've got everything that was still on the board. It's like walking into a time capsule, isn't it? We've got the date, last time we were in, March 13th, that Friday. Well, no, I guess it was the 12th, because you guys probably had it set up for us. Our scheduled, our good morning stuff, what we were working on at that point. All right, got our backboard, homework board. You guys probably forgot about that. Although I think some of you probably were not using it as often as you should have. All right, time to get packing up. All right, so starting alphabetically, we've got Arnav. Well, not alphabetically, just starting from our seating chart. And Arnav's desk. Boy, oh boy. Arnav, do you remember it looking this bad? Yikes, that's a lot of stuff in there. Now we've got Emery's desk. It wasn't too bad, although Emery, a lot of notes in there. A lot of notes. I didn't read them though. All right, we are, let's see, we're at Austin D. Austin Dotsy. Austin looks pretty good. That book probably should have been returned for book group, but that's okay. Right, down to Paige. Paige looks like she knew she was not going to be back for the rest of the school year. She has cleared out, left a few little papers there, but overall looking pretty good, Paige. Nice work. All right, now moving on to Ben Harada. Ben, not too bad, fairly organized. Pencils are still there, no one took those. Shocker. Will, I guess you're not practicing your recorder at home. I also found 3 of your library books, which I will return to Mrs. Veneman. I'm assuming, I'll double check, but I'm assuming that those are school library books. Yours? Yeah, not too bad. Although it looks like a math journal. Seems like something that would have been kind of helpful. But I'm sure Mrs. Hamilton has you guys set up for those. Next up, we got Ella J. Ella's got a few notebooks there, math notebook. I'm not sure what you guys' journals or whatever. And then this this fun thing. That looks like it would probably be covered in COVID-19. Ooh. And last seat, first row, Austin Schaefer. Austin, your stuff is also very well organized. Nice work. Well done. All right, jumping back to the second row, first seat, we've got Nav. Nav, you got a fair amount of stuff piled in there, a lot of papers and stuff, so I'm just gonna send all those home for you. All right, next one, we got Amelia. Amelia not looking too bad. Did you actually read Wild Man Island? Is that one of mine? Oh, yeah. I wonder if that was any good. That guy definitely looks wild. Although it looks like probably some of your dads now that they haven't had haircuts in a while. All right, next up is Gabe. Gabe also very well organized. Nice job. Well done. All right, Fogwell, we're up to you. You got some smell good markers. Your part of your Sethmas game there, and not much else. So looks like you were anticipating a not coming back too. Let's see. After Fogwell, we've got Lucas Cheney. Lucas, what am I looking at here? I see about, it's mostly gum. There's just a desk full of gum and maybe a book or two. All right, and next to Lucas, let's see who we have. It is, oh, it's Rylan. Rylan also looks pretty good. Although I see your Blue Ruin back there. I guess he didn't get the, I don't know, who was it? Freddy's Burgers or something like that, but. Oh, you still have your, ugh. That looks like it could be the COVID chicken. Jumping over, we got Jeremy Hyde coming up next. Jeremy, your desk looks pretty good. Although I bet you wish you probably had some of this at home right about now, some hand sanitizer, but everything else looks good. You got one of the scope articles in there. Doesn't look like it's really read at all, but all right, at least you had it. Right, next up is Chad. Chad, you've got, boy, it looks like a lot of junk. You got, for some reason, you got a cup back there, some gum, big thing of gum, although looks like someone got into it. Maybe it was you. Nice paper airplane. Well, not really. You have a paper airplane. I wouldn't call it nice. Does the thing actually fly? I doubt it. All right, next up, Maggie McHugh. Maggie had one of our books, The Darkest Hour. Actually looked pretty good. And then a pretty clean desk overall. You had a few, well, I got some of it out already. A few word study things. Looks like some, I don't know, what is that, science? But yeah, overall, nice job, Maggie. Last up, we got, in this row, Benny B's desk. But before we do that, I just want to take a look at the one desk out of all of them that was out kind of out of position. This one desk, and let's just take a quick look to see who that might be. Let's see, back row. Oh, look at that, Andrew. Not sure if you left it like that or if someone else moved it, but I don't know what I would have expected. All right, making our way back to the last row, the last 8 of you. Looks like we are starting with Dawson. Dawson, let's take a look in here. Yeah, pretty sparse. You got a nice pack of note cards there. You can take those to the middle school. That'll be good for you. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, after Dawson, we've got Emma. Emma looking pretty good. You got a few books in here. Let's see. Mortal Engines. That looks, oh, it's going to be a motion picture, a major motion picture. What else do we have in here? Ah, nice. I got this. Looks like a biography that you have. So, all right, nice work. All right, next one there, we got Zimmy. Zimmy's got, let's see, it looks like a few library books and some old word study. That there. All right, let's see. Yep, that's the library book. March 19th. Zimmy, I think this might be a little bit overdue. Don't worry, I'll talk to Mrs. Venem and I'll get these returned for you. All right, next up we got Carbon's desk. Carbon has a pretty well-organized desk, looks good. I thought I found the note, but just turned out to be note card for definition of watershed. All right, coming up to Tyler's desk. Tyler, I'd say it's about what I would have expected. A lot of highlighters, markers, probably some earbuds, note cards. So, nice work. All right, next on our list, we got Sarah Ladd. Sarah, you got some pretty clean desks, although, oh, that looks like fun. I guess that's an eraser, or I don't know, maybe you just left one of your snacks here from earlier in the year and it has rubified. All right, almost done. We've got Olivia's desk. Olivia, you have the desk of someone who has not been at our school all year. You've got a few little scraps of paper, one book that is mine. Let's see what it is. Ooh, the time bike. The time bike. Well, that looks like fun. Otherwise, I got a few scraps of paper there. Olivia, I think you maybe beat out Paige for the cleanest locker here. Also, I should say Paige and Olivia, I'm not gonna have well, I might have a bag because you might have some art stuff, so scratch that. I'll let you know personally if you're not gonna have a bag. All right, after Olivia's clean desk, we move over to Andrew's desk, the one that was pushed up, all out of sorts. And yeah, it looks like you've got a fairly clean desk, although you've got what appears to be half of a rubber chicken, I guess that's the back half, skewered on a paper clip. I would say that might be one of the oddest things I've found in a student desk during this clean out.